Hey, what is up you guys? My name's Natalie and welcome to my channel. If you're new, hello. I am sure you're probably interested in nursing school, hence why you clicked on this video. I do videos primarily all around nursing school because I'm in my first semester of it and it's crazy. So make sure you subscribe if you're interested in that, and let's just go ahead and get right into the video. Today I'm going to be answering your nursing school questions as well as some little personal questions to get to know me a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and start out by saying, if you're new, again, hi, my name is Natalie and I am 20 years old and I'm currently a junior in nursing school. I have my questions on my phone. I am so happy a lot of you guys sent me your questions. I'm so happy because usually in the beginning when I did this, granted, I didn't have as many subscribers and I didn't get a lot of questions, but thankfully I have enough of you guys to be able to do these kind of videos for you. So first I'm going to go ahead, I'm gonna look. So when did you know you wanted to be a nurse and what pushed you into that profession? I never wanted to be in nursing school. I think I've talked about this before, but I was actually going to K-State for my music education degree. I loved music and I did choir and everything throughout my whole life, so I really enjoyed it, and yeah, I thought that was gonna be the path for me. After my first semester, freshman year, I came back home into a community college nursing program. After my first semester of freshman year at K-State, I decided to come home with the plan that I didn't like it there and that was not the major I wanted to do. So I really took a big jump and moved back home, and this will bring me into my next question, which is, are you in an ADN program or a BSN program? I am actually in both. How confusing is that, right? I am going to a community college and I'm getting my ADN there, but they have the option to do a bridge program with a university to get your bachelor's at the same time. So my community college is bridged with KU and I have the choice to get my BSN. So that's what I did. I am taking my core RN classes for my ADN at my community college, but also taking the additional classes at KU to get my BSN from KU, which is super exciting, and I'm just knocking two birds out with one stone. So yeah, that can be kind of confusing, but so my whole process is that I had 2 years. So my freshman and sophomore year of college were my prereqs, and then junior and senior are nursing school. So it's a total of 4 years, and I will have my ADN and BSN by the end of it. It's really nice to be done in that amount of time. It's not any extra, so it's really great. I know a lot of bridge programs are completely different. Thankfully, mine doesn't have any extra years of that to anything. It's all, both are completed in 2 years after your prereqs. So again, freshman and sophomore year, you focus on your prereqs, and in the middle of your sophomore year, you go ahead and apply while you're working on your last few prereqs, and then you find out if you're accepted, which is great, and then you start your nursing school journey on your junior year of college. And a lot of you guys are confused about how I applied to nursing school when I wasn't done with my prereqs. You go ahead and apply when you are not completely finished with your prereqs for the last semester. We applied January 31st of 2020, so I was still taking my last prereqs in that semester. So obviously you take them, they have the intention that you are going to pass, and they look at your T-score, they look at your grades before that and everything that adds up now, and then they will go ahead and accept you. But if you don't pass your prereqs, you will not be accepted. Like, let's say you were accepted to the nursing program, but you ended up not passing those prereqs, you're not in it anymore, if you get what I'm saying. I guess some people apply in the summer. I never thought about that. They have us apply really early, so every school is different. I hope that answered like what nursing school is like. You just have your first 2 years of prereqs and then your 2 years of nursing school, and it's like a regular university in a total of 4 years of college. What's the hardest part about nursing school? You guys, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Nursing school is kicking my butt. My fundamentals class is so freaking hard right now. I have been so stressed out. I've been taking my exams. I have one more exam left. I really need to do good on it. I'm so stressed. Nursing school is completely different to prereqs. It's a totally different way of studying, a different way of taking exams. just completely different, and it's definitely thrown me off the loop. I thrived so well in my prereqs. I thrived well in microbiology, in my college algebra at K-State. I thrived so well in the prereqs, and now that I hit nursing school, it's totally, everything has changed for me. I still don't know really how to study because I'm still figuring it out. I'm only in like, I don't even know what week of nursing school I'm in. So I have no idea really how to study. So my study tips and stuff will not be coming until I truly know how to study for nursing school, and I haven't figured that out yet. So the most hardest part about nursing school is being able to balance everything, and like your work, your social life, school, making sure you know stay calm and keep it together up here. For me, that is definitely hard. I'm a big procrastinator, and I'm trying to overcome that, and it's just tremendously hard for me. The next question was, are you able to work while in nursing school? You are able to work. I definitely did it. I recently just had to stop working at the coffee shop because I was working early in the morning, and it just wasn't good for my mental health. It was just really draining on me. I would stay up studying and then have to wake up super early to open the coffee shop, and I would get there at like 4:30 a.m. or even sometimes I would just like work at 6 a.m. and it would just be way too much for me. I couldn't do it. So yes, you can work, you definitely can. They advise you not to work more than 20 hours a week because it's so crazy. At least that's what my school says. It's definitely hard. You really gotta find balance, and it's crazy. I do plan to work in December. Actually, this goes into my next question. My next question is, are you a CNA? Do you have your CNA certification? Were you ever a CNA? No, I was not. It was not required to be a CNA to be accepted into my nursing school, which now going into it, I really wish it was. I really wish I got to do it in high school. We had a program that we could, and I wish I should have done that. So I've heard it definitely helps you out a lot. After your first semester of nursing school, you can go ahead, test out the CNA class, and just get your certification and then go ahead and work. That is my plan. If I pass every single class, hopefully I do, that I will get my CNA certification, check that off, and start working in December. I do plan to get my CNA after this first semester and start working. It's really nice because we've already learned the material that we needed to pass the CNA course, so we can just take the test, get the certification, and go off to work. What are the plans after you finish nursing? Do I plan to go straight to work? Where do I want to live? Relationships. So first we'll just start after my plan of finishing my nursing school BSN. So after I get my BSN in, oh my gosh, I'll graduate in 2022 with my BSN, if all things go to plan. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go straight into school. I am going to work, but I'm also gonna work on getting my master's and hopefully get to my nurse practitioners. I'd really, really love that. I wanna work in labor and delivery and OB. You know, that's just my dream goal. My dream job, like after I have a few months of nursing or years under my belt, is to work as a labor and delivery nurse. You know, if I could work as a labor and delivery nurse straight out, that'd be amazing, but you do have to have, I think, like training. Definitely want to work in labor and delivery, OB, something like that. I absolutely love that. That is my dream job, and that is really what made me want to be a nurse, is to work in labor and delivery. Moving wise, wow, I'm gonna look back at this and crazy. Okay, moving, where do I want to live? I don't know. I am just waiting to see where, honestly, life takes me, and we'll see how it plays out there. I know a lot of you guys are asking if I'm still with my boyfriend. Yes, we are still together. It's been quite a time, very long time with us. So yeah, I don't know what the future holds. We will see. It all really depends on that. So wherever. But yes, I do plan on to continue my education and get my master's nurse practitioners. That is the goal. How can you stay positive in your journey being a nursing student despite of struggles? I'm not gonna lie, I've had a hard time staying positive throughout this whole thing. I've definitely had moments where I doubt if nursing is for me. You know, this first semester is really hard, and it just really turns your world upside down. It takes everything that you thought you knew and just like done. I don't know. it's really hard to stay positive, but you just gotta look at the end goal and be like, if this is really something you want, you can get through it, you know, just push through. You are not the only one struggling. What's really nice is I've made a few friends in nursing school, and it's really good to just like talk to each other about how you guys are feeling, and you know that like I'm not the only one having these doubts and being stressed out. I think it's really good to know that you're not the only one having these negative thoughts, and it really makes you feel a little bit more positive, especially during this time right now. Nursing school is so hard. I really feel like I'm teaching myself everything, sadly, especially with like patho and pharmacology, and like half of fundamentals is like online. So basically everything is online except lab, where we go in for only 45 minutes and learn a skill. So it's very, very, very stressful and so scary. Which of your prerequisites classes did you think was the most difficult? Now, for me, the most difficult was microbiology. I ended up absolutely loving it, but that was the class that took up most of my studying. I loved it. It was really hard and challenging, but it was very interesting, and I just really put my foot down and studied a lot for that class, and I ended up doing really well. But I think microbiology was the most challenging for sure. When do you fit into workouts into your schedule? You guys, I'm trying to figure this out myself. The best thing that I've realized is just to wake up early and go. I mean, like early before the sun rises, if I can get up. You know, sometimes I don't make it, and recently I haven't been making it because I've been so busy, and that's okay. You gotta realize, like, you know, go when you can go. There are times where I really have to like yank myself out of bed because I just choose not to. But the best time for me to go is early in the morning, and it kind of wakes me up and makes me feel good and want to continue like a healthy lifestyle throughout the day. So in the AM is the best time for me. How is nursing school different from prereqs? It's a whole different ball game. Your studying style is different. Your test taking is different. You're not giving tests that are saying what is the mitochondria, and then you answer it. It's all like clinical scenarios, and just really having to critically think. It's a whole different ball game. Nothing is really similar. It's like I wasn't prepared at all. When am I planning to move into my new apartment? Oh my gosh, you guys, so I'm planning to move in 2021. So after this year of nursing school, I will be getting ready to move into my apartment. And a lot of you asked, do you live with your parents? I do. I live with my mom, and it's just a cheaper option since I go to community college. When I was at K-State, I lived there in the dorms. But yeah, coming home, it's a cheaper option. I'm just going to community college for my main classes. My BSN classes from KU are all online. So yes, I live at home, and I don't think there is anything wrong with living at home or with your parents at all. Literally nothing is wrong with it. So if you're doing that too, kudos to you. It can be hard. Sometimes you want your own space, and honestly, it's just, you know, it's just a financial thing, saving your money. That's what I'm doing. Someone said, what are your tips in balancing a full-time job while full-time nursing school? Thinking about working overnights so it doesn't affect my nursing school schedule. I don't know. I don't work a full-time job. When I had my coffee job, it was only part-time, and that was hard for me. Full-time job is crazy. I don't know if I recommend nights, because you're gonna go from nights straight into school, and it's like, when are you gonna sleep? It's really hard, especially during clinicals. My professors will not let us work overnight shifts, because if we work a shift at night and come in for clinicals at like 6:30 a.m., we are putting a patient's life at risk, or we could have medication errors. We could do something, like, you know, when we can mess up, and that's like a big ordeal. So they will not let us do that. Personally, I don't know. I've never worked nights. I don't have a full-time job. I don't know how that would work for you, but I don't know. I don't really recommend working nights like every night, because I think it's just gonna be really exhausting. What is your favorite part about trying to be a healthcare professional? You guys, I love labs. Labs is the best thing ever when it comes to nursing school, because that's when you really start to feel like a real nurse. The other day we practiced doing parental medications, which is like your shots. You have your insulin, mixing insulins and everything like that. It is so fun using the ampules. Like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you will understand once you go through nursing school, but it was just so awesome. We have like the fake pads of skin that you like inject into. Oh my gosh, that sounds so weird, but it's so fun. I've always had a fear of like blood and everything and starting an IV. I don't know how I'm gonna get over it. I'm just going to have to. A lot of you guys asked how you deal with like going to nursing school and being afraid of blood. We'll see when we get there. We haven't done IVs yet, but I'll figure it out. For me, on the dummies, it's not a big deal, but when I do it on a person, oh, I'm nervous. When did you start clinicals? Reese says she's starting nursing school fall 2021 and not sure when she'll be in a clinical setting or how that works. So for our fundamentals class, we have like our first 8 weeks and then we have our second 8 weeks. Our second 8 weeks is when we're doing clinicals, and I'm not there yet. So unfortunately, all of our clinicals for this semester is online. So I won't be going. We'll be doing online clinicals, and we will have to be waking up in the morning, getting on the computer, charting, doing everything online. But we are on track to be going to clinicals next semester, which is great because that is when we'll be in the hospital setting. This semester is supposed to be at the nursing homes, but as you know, they're really not letting anyone in. So all of ours are online, and then we will go to the hospital clinicals next semester, hopefully. How do I deal with stress during nursing school? I'm really trying to figure that out. I may feel like my life is put together, but it's really not. It is so hard. I've had so many days where I'm filming and it's just awful, and I end up deleting all the footage because I'm like having a mental breakdown. I'm stressed out. I'm freaking out. I'm studying. I don't know if this is for me. It is, but it's just really hard, and it gets me down pretty often because this is just so different. You think you're doing really good and you may take a test and it may not go how you want it to. That happened to me. It's been so hard. I don't think I've had a moment where I'm not stressed, to be honest. I feel like I'm in constant stress. It's definitely important, like I said, to like have your downtime, hang out with your friends, but I don't know. I honestly, you guys, I have no idea how to manage. I really don't. I don't know really how to manage my social life. Wasn't that well at managing my work life because of everything, but I feel like I need a little bit more self-discipline. Still trying to figure out how to study. I don't know. A lot of you guys asked for studying tips. Again, no idea. One way that does help me feel a little bit less stressed is having a planner or a calendar. That way I can like keep track of everything so I don't miss any assignments. That's so important. Do not miss any assignments because they will be zeros and you don't want that. My hardest classes I've taken so far in nursing school, hardest class right now is fundamentals. That is just a killer, you guys. Have you ever thought about quitting? Actually, yeah, the other day I got on my test and I definitely thought about it. I was like, maybe I should just do something else. Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I'm not smart enough. And I really shouldn't be telling myself that because I know I am smart enough. I know I'm capable. I know I can do it. It's just gonna take a little bit more discipline from myself and really just trying to figure this out. It's a whole new process and it's a whole new world. So I definitely have moments where I want to quit already, and it's only like the first 8 weeks of nursing school. What has been the challenge of doing the bridge program? For me, it's that the bridge program has so many assignments. On Friday, we will have like 2 discussion posts due, 1 for each class, and then on Sunday, we have on average about like 8 to 10 assignments due. So it's really hard finding the time to like do those assignments, study, just manage it all. Time management. What was my overall GPA before transferring? So if you're talking about transferring from K-State, I think it was like a 3.6. How many nursing schools did you apply to? So since I came home from K-State after my first semester of freshman year, I literally only applied to 1 and hoped I got in. And then I applied to the BSN Bridge program through my school and I got in. Someone said, has nursing school been anything like you expected? No. I mean, I knew it was gonna be hard. I really did, but I didn't think that I would struggle. Like, you guys, I really am struggling. It's hard. I feel like everyone struggles their first semester and has these moments. It's so, like, difficult because sometimes I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I really can't go meet with anyone because we're online. It's like I'm teaching myself everything. I don't feel like I'm really getting the best like information. It's been so hard. It's not what I expected. I didn't expect nursing in the school to be mostly online either, and I don't think anyone did. So what is my favorite way to de-stress? The gym. Love the gym. If I could just get myself there, the gym is seriously the best way for me that I de-stress. Love it. Or sometimes I like just like, you know, draw a bath, put some nice little bubbles, candles around me, and watch some Netflix and just chill. Oh my god, select all. The select all that apply questions are kicking my butt. Girl, freaking same. Oh my god. I'm replying to you right now. Ugh. Literally just sent you a message if you know who you are. If you guys don't know, in nursing school, let me just get my yoga mat out of the way. In nursing school, select all questions are awful, okay? You have to select them. All right, to get that point. No partial credit. Answer one wrong, you don't get the point. If you're not the best at science, will nursing be impossible? You are going to school to learn. I didn't think I was the best at science either, but I'm going to school, I'm learning new skills, you're continuously learning. They don't expect you to know everything already. So don't give up hope. If nursing is something you want to do and you're not good at science, it's okay. Just, you know, you gotta remember, like, you are going to school to learn something. You're not going there to know everything already. So some of my personal questions I've asked, what is my, is it Enneagram type? Is that the letters? I think it is. I'm looking it up so I get the right one. Oh, that's the numbers. I'm a 2 for my Enneagram. I do know that. I'm a 2, which is the healer, I think. Helper, healer. The like personality. I'm an ISFJ for the other thing. I can't remember what that's called. Okay, and someone asked me what is my fave coffee order. Oh my gosh, since I was a barista for like 6 months, I honestly loved my job. It was just way too much for me, but I loved it. I loved everything I learned, and I was really good at perfecting my personal coffee order. If I go to Starbucks, I will definitely just get their cold brew with vanilla sweet cream because it's so good. But if I go somewhere else, I'll usually get like a medium iced latte with, depends on how many shots come in it, like the 2 espresso or 3, leave it whatever, with almond milk, and then I like to add sugar-free caramel and add cinnamon on top. I really just wanted to give you an open and honest, like 100% truthful Q&A and give my opinions. I'm not trying to scare anyone from nursing school. I just feel like everyone really sees the positive sides and how fun it is, but it's so hard. Like, I literally break down and I cry. Like, you definitely have times like that. I'm sure if you ask anyone who's been in nursing school, like, they will say you have your times where you question everything and you cry and you don't want to do it anymore. But if someone else could do it, so can you. Like, you know, it's like, if this person can do it, I can do it. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Trust me. I will keep you guys updated in my vlogs and how everything is going. It's been really hectic. Yeah, I promise once I figure out my study routine, I will definitely update you guys and get a video out for you, but let me figure it out first. I'm still trying to find my path and how to navigate this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. If I missed any question, please put it in the comments down below. I try to pick some out that weren't so repetitive and whatnot. So yeah, if I missed anything, please send me a DM or put it down below. I am going to be responding to my Instagram DMs tonight. I've just gotten quite a bit recently and it's just been overwhelming. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. So really hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. It really helps support my channel and I would really appreciate it. All you gotta do is have an email and sign up on YouTube if you don't have an account already. So go do that. And if you're watching and you're not subscribed, go subscribe. You're already here and you made it to the end. So thank you so much. My Instagram is always in the description and I always post updates on when I'm posting, so make sure you follow that. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.